Ever since I swore allegiance to the kingdom of Anvil, one factor has kept me up at night: the total incompetence of Queen Millona. Not only does she lack the divine right to rule, but her inability to take charge or take stances on anything is intolerable. She must be removed from her position, or soon the entire kingdom will weaken and eventually fall due to her numerous blunders. One man, Herrius Thimistrel, works against the Queen. It's time to pay him a visit.
Hello, and welcome to the sick, twisted universe in which Valdryn is a bad dude and only serves the evilest of men or women and does everything in his own self-interest. So last time we finished the Kingdom of Anvil questline, and I stated I didn't know how to trigger the alternative route to it. Thanks to a couple comments and some help on the Discord, I found out how to start down the path of wickedness. So we're gonna speak to Solvis here, like we did before. This is also an older save, by the way, before we save the Queen. So you speak to Solvis, and he will give you a duty to stop the acquisition of the White Scarab Company. So we did that quest last time, but this time we're going to do things a little bit differently. Instead of helping the Queen and all that she stands for, we're going to go against her and thwart her plans, because let's be honest, she is a bit of an incompetent queen. She has the title because her husband did. She herself did not earn the right to rule. And in alternate reality, Valdryn believes that the right to rule is everything. If you are not blessed with a divine mandate, then you need to be put out of your misery, kind of thing. So we need to head to the Abyssine Trading Company. So Solvis wants us to speak to Sanka to try to get the company not to purchase the White Scarab Company. And last time we worked with her. You're the Queen's envoy, I'll get right to it. You need to convince the other board members. Yeah, screw that. We're not going to do that today. This is evil, Valdryn. We are going to instead talk to, if I can find her, Mycella Marin up here.
You seem like very good
You're
company.
here about the acquisition, aren't you? Good. The quicker we can get this resolved, the better. The letter that told us to expect you also mentioned that the Queen has some reservations about the acquisition. To speed this along, I'll make it very clear. I will be voting in favor. This is the logical next step for the Abyssinian Trading Company, and you should accept it as the gift to Anvil that it is. You have no legal basis to reject it, and frankly, no reason to be here, unless you'd be willing to hear my counteroffer. Go ahead. Good. As you may know, Herrius Thimistrel has a great deal at stake in this acquisition, and he would very much like to see it go through. He has seen your skills in action, and thinks that they would be better put to use serving the interests of the whole kingdom instead of just the Queen, and that they ought to be better rewarded too. But the intendant would require a show of good faith before you begin working for him. For example, getting rid of a board member who won't see things our way. I'll do it. Then let's get to business. Sanka of Hakoket has been a thorn in my side since I first proposed this merger. I will call her up to this office for a meeting, while you take the opportunity to sneak into hers and slip this poison into her wine. If any others among the board have doubts, I'm confident that they'll be cured after her mysterious death. Yeah, so we're just gonna go poison someone real quick, you know, nothing too bad. Hello. So this is her room. She actually locked it, funnily enough. We need to find her wine. That's just a bottle. Half empty bottle of wine. There you go. Do you want to poison this wine? Yes. Yes, I do. I poisoned her wine so that she cannot vote against the acquisition. We're a good guy. We're a really good guy. Will she actually drink it and die, or am I hoping for too much? I do apologize, but I don't think I'll be able to speak with you much right now. That meeting was draining, to say the least. Give me a few hours and a bottle of wine, and maybe I'll have worked up the will to talk about the acquisition again. Okay. Like 3 hours? I want to see if she dies. No? Not gonna drink your wine? Alright, well, I did it. You slipped the poison. That was timed well, seeing as my meeting with Sanka just ended. I'll deal with the rest of the board thanks to you. It shouldn't be much trouble to make them fall in line. In the meantime, you should go to Thimistrel Manor and speak with Herrius for your reward.
With pleasure. Please.
Awesome. Nice and easy. I like it. So, we did meet the man last time, but he didn't have much to say, and so I figured we had gone too far in the Anvil questline, but no. I bid you a warm welcome, Valdryn Celis. My Celamarin has informed me of your assistance with the acquisition, and I have observed firsthand your skill in service to the Queen thus far. The unlocked door to my tower did not go unnoticed. Yeah, we did still rob him in this universe, but I am prepared to put all of that behind us, as I think it's come time you served a better cause. Let me then make you an offer, a chance to determine the future of the Kingdom of Anvil. First, you shall receive compensation for your help so far, a thanks and a taste of what is to come. But now, to business. I will speak plainly. The kingdom is suffering under the rule of its pretender. She claims to care about the people, but you must not be fooled. Many lies and half-truths have mingled in her mouth, and these are but more among them. All her actions are simply meant to keep her on the throne, no matter the cost to anyone. Under her rule, relations with Sutch, our closest neighbor, have only deteriorated. She refuses to treat them with proper respect, merely because of the rumors and fears surrounding their late king. The Navy, too, has been paralyzed by factionalism. She has dealt a blow to the very foundations of the Empire. And worst of all, she has no legitimate claim to the throne. King Claudius might have, but he is gone, and his loyal wife seems to care not a whit about him, but for the power he brought. Would you not agree? Yes, the kingdom is in decline because of Queen Millona. You can see farther than most. Perhaps you have played witness to these wrongs yourself in your previous duties to the kingdom. It is well that they be ended by another who cares for Anvil's people. And they shall certainly end, for I have one more thing that Millona does not. My true name is Urok Vernatis. I am the last of the Shore Kings, and the crown is mine by right of blood. When the despicable Sload sent a plague to destroy all Tamriel, I was nearly swept along by that dead tide. But I had already planned a way to preserve the royal line, joining the Vampirum Order. My contact turned me, though I was already close to death. I fell into a deep slumber, waking once more only when Anvil was raised in fire. So I ask you, will you join the rightful king and overthrow the false queen? I will join you. Then rise, as a steadfast defender of the crown. You and I have much to discuss when you are ready to speak of duties. Alright, he actually gave us an ebon weave helmet, which looks pretty freaking cool. My kingdom needs good relations with Sutch if it is to prosper. That starts with Lasinia Morrow. Millona does not trust her or her kingdom. Hence, instead of staying at Goldstone as a guest of honor, she has been sent to the 5 Fathoms Flophouse in Little Orenthia. It is an insult, and as she is already poorly disposed towards the queen, I would like to demonstrate my generosity to her to better contrast Anvil's past and its future, and remind King Atrebius of the ties our lands once held. Go to Forted Barrow, retrieve the Alessian bronze tower shield held there, and offer it to her as a gift. I've done research into the subject, and I believe it should contain a fine bronze tower shield from my time. To get there, take the carriage to Bryn across and walk south from its west entrance. The entrance to the barrow, which faces west, sits on a hill overlooking the plain. I once met the petty lord of Forted. You know, it was a small village nearby that she ruled over. Just another farming town, although they were known then for their fine smithing. All gone long ago. Let's ask him about the Vampirum Order. They were there even in my time, but their membership has certainly changed over the millennia. By virtue of my long sleep, I am something closer to an associate of theirs than part of the clan. They were of great help to me when I was first awakened, and we make arrangements with each other at times, but the unlife they granted me was a means to an end. Nothing more, nothing less. Tell me about Lasania. A fitting gift will build back trust between our kingdoms. Okay. Tell me about the queen. Though she is clearly unfit to wear the copper crown, I would not be forcing her out of Goldstone had Michael Hadrock and Olin Benaris not proved both the necessity and possibility of a coup. In the years since, the queen has become more paranoid about hanging on to her position, because she recognizes that only her dalliances with Admiral Hassi and her feeble attempts to amass popularity with Anvil's people are keeping her in power. The eyes of the city's nobles, too, were open to the injustice of the queen's continued rule. Akaterina Hadrock's mind was turned to my cause when she saw her father shamefully jailed and his friend on the gallows. and Lavis Cyrodiil was likewise persuaded by my true claim to the kingship. As I gain allies and Millona loses them, she is driven to the cliff's edge. Soon, we will give her the final push. All right, let's go get ourselves a fancy shield. So we need to head to Brina Cross. And I actually removed our marker there, so we are going to have to take a carriage there like a peasant. But yeah, so obviously Valdryn would never actually work with this man. He's very clearly pretty evil. Queen Millona, I don't think is the best queen ever, but she at least seems to care somewhat for her people. Yeah, this guy's directions weren't the best. It just said it's overlooking a hill, headed south from the west entrance of Brina Cross. Does not narrow it down. And it actually didn't mark it on our map, which is surprising. Most of these quests have actually done that for us. Is this it? This might be it. It's a barrow. Yes, we actually found it. Sweet. We're going to use our glass saber that we pulled from Thimistrel's house. He said he didn't care. Water under the bridge, right? Okay, that leads down. Where does this lead to? A dead guy, of course. And something in there that we can't actually get to. I see a minotaur, right? Yeah. We did kill 2 of them before, so I'm not too afraid. This guy seems really tanky for just a random skeleton. Greater skeleton champion. Well, that's probably why. We can go that way, or we can go this way. And here's the minotaurs. I found them. Okay. You need to stop blocking our exit. I don't know if they can attack us right here, but we can certainly attack him. Come on out, let's fight. Nope, you're also stuck, all right. Where'd you come from? Oh no. Freaking skeletons, man, with their shields. Plague Bearer. That's not good. At least we're immune to disease. It's a strange fight. We're like fighting on his friend's floating corpse. There we go. Get out of here. Some guardians. Some money. Alessian bronze tower shield. I think that's what we're looking for, right? It's gotta be. Let's put it on. See what it looks like. Oh yeah, that's sick. I'm glad I checked that chest. I figured it would be laid out on the table. I guess that's the end of the dungeon anyways, though. Alright, sweet. Let's head back to Anvil and go hand the shield in. We need to go to Little Arenthia by the 5 Fathoms Flop House. Say that 10 times. I like to think Valdryn in this reality is a part of House Telvanni. He did the Morag Tong. I guess the Morag Tong isn't necessarily evil, but kind of is. You do murder people. He's part of the Thieves Guild. He sided with Dagoth all that kind of stuff. Okay, where is the 5 Fathoms? There we go. Do not enter. Only tragedy and death lie behind this door. Okay, well, you keep to yourself then. Surely the door has to be unlocked. No, I don't think it's the naked man. Yeah, it was Lessinia. Hello.
Yes.
I wasn't expecting anyone. What do you want? What's this? You brought me some kind of gift? Take this shield as an offering from Herrius Thimistrel to the kingdom of Sutch. Why, thank you, Outlander. This is certainly unexpected, but I'm glad to see there's someone in your kingdom who's willing to treat us with respect, and it seems that he might soon rise to a very high place indeed. I'll be sure to tell King Atrebus about all the generosity of Herrius Thimistrel the next time we meet, as well as the courtesy of his agents. Cool. Alright, let's go tell Thimistrel. What news of Lacinia Morrow? Support from Sutch will be vital for my new kingdom to prosper. She accepted the shield and the promise it brought. Good. The queen will be displeased, and I will be in favor with our neighbors to the north. Take this sword for your service, and speak with me again when you're ready to undertake your next duties. Before my plans are put into action, I would like you to have more of a positive reputation. If you have proven your loyalty to Anvil, then its people may be more accepting of the new way of things. Okay. So we actually have to go back to Goldstone and get promoted a few times.
Go ahead.
So we have to become a seneschal. We seemingly have to become a seneschal from the queen, even though we're betraying her. Okay. Well, see ya. Alright, I'm a seneschal now. Prince Edmund Septim has arrived in Anvil. He has arrived at Goldstone in his airship to see the sights of Anvil, to experience its clubs and taverns. The prince is known for his drinking habit, and this appears to be just another one of his vacations, albeit a poorly timed one for us. Attempting to execute our plans with him in the city would be unacceptable, as I'm sure the legions would be more willing to prevent my coup if the future of the Empire, were at stake. I see opportunity in this, however, if we are quick enough to seize it. As a son of the Septim line, there are many who would seek Edmund's death, and even his bodyguards are not able to deal with every threat. So I want to solve this problem and ours by making him an offer of protection. I will promise to use my contacts with the Vampirum Order to keep assassins away, in exchange for him drawing the eyes of Cyrodiil elsewhere long enough that I may oust Millona. You will deliver him this proposition. He is at the St. Emil's Officer Club, and get him to agree. The eyes of Cyrodiil? With the prince acting as a distraction, or perhaps putting in a good word for us with some of his contacts, the Empire will do nothing to stop my coup. It will acknowledge the new way of things, directly or not, and even if royal marshals or any other kingdom underlings feel some misplaced loyalty to their former ruler, they would not dare contradict the will of imperial authority. Okay, so we know where the Officers Club is. We have been there before. It's actually pretty close to his house, right? Yeah. And he gave us a sword. Long Sword of Last Stance. Wow, that's actually pretty dang good sword. Fortify athletics on a self, demoralize humanoid, demoralize creature, and heal yourself. Ooh, it looks super cool too. It's awesome. Looks even cooler with the mithril shield because they kind of match each other. I wonder if it's supposed to be a mithril sword.
You're imagining things.
Maybe. I don't know. I kind of like working for him more. He gives us way better rewards. I do appreciate that because in most games, a lot of the times, if you choose evil options, you get way worse rewards and less quests, and it's just overall like never really worth it. Baldur's Gate 3, I feel like is one of the only games that does a pretty good job of rewarding evil players. Hello, citizen. Please pay me no mind. Oh, no. Whatever this is about, citizen, please try to keep it short. I came to Anvil for pleasure, not to be talked about at politics for days on end again. I'm here to offer you protection. That seems like a bad idea. Let's get him to like us a little bit first. What is this? Are you trying to extort me? Because I'll have you know that that's an extremely bad idea. Look around at Josane and Vitasha. Do you think my bodyguard is incompetent? If so, you're a fool, and if not, then I don't see why I need your protection in the first place. Oh no, did we mess it up? What do you think of Anvil? Well, it's a fine city, and I'm eager to spend some time relaxing here. The Officers Club is certainly nice, but even the Abbessette's fight pit was much more impressive. Maybe I could stop by the Temple of the Bella Estetica, too. Even on the outside, it looks quite majestic, if a bit more austere than you would expect. My father actually tried to steer me away from Anvil due to the political circumstances of the past few years, but everything seems calm enough for now, thankfully. Things are worse than they look. I'm sorry to hear that. You work for the kingdom, right? Maybe you would know a little bit more about these things. Like I said, I'm not here to talk politics. Dang, he's kind of giving us the business. You're not staying in the Abbaset? Ah, no. I might have liked to, but there was an awfully shady-looking Nord in the fight pit. He kept eyeing me, and I could have sworn I'd seen his face before at the gates. Such things aren't unheard of for a prince, of course, and Natasha and Josane doubted it was serious, but I felt it was better to come back here after that. You need protection from people like that. I have an offer from Herrius Thimistrel that would help. Everyone seems to want something from me these days. You may not be wrong, though. Having the Order's protection would certainly secure my future against any threats that could slip past my bodyguard. Like the Mythic Dawn. But before I agree to anything, I'll need you to prove your good intentions, and that your people can actually be of help to me. Go to the fight pit at the Abbaset. Find out what the shady-looking Nord was up to, and if he's a threat to me, and kill him. Oh, geez, that got dark quick.
So tiresome.
I thought we were helping people, and now we're just murdering people?
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, we know the fight pit pretty well. I don't remember a shady Nord in there, but... Do you mean that man with a scar over his eye? I don't know much about him. Phil Halil might, though. I've seen the two of them talking before a match sometimes. Hey, what up? Well, he wouldn't like this, but if Prince Enman himself thinks that he's some kind of threat, I guess I could tell you a little more. His name is Slafid Somber Cleaver. That's quite the name. He never told me much about what he does for a job. Maybe some kind of butcher with a name like Somber Cleaver. Anyway, the two of us went drinking out one night, and when he went back to the Albatross apartments over by the canal in Little Orenthia, he made sure I couldn't see into his room there. That's all I know. Oh, so he's like a serial killer. Nice. All right, Albatross apartments in Little Orenthia. I don't know where those are. We've probably walked past them 20 times by now, but just didn't register on my radar, I guess. All right. Scarab Lodgings, North Wall Apartments, Albatross Apartments. There we go. Here? Yes. Alright, let's find this strange man who doesn't want people in his room. Big red flag. Hey, Quill Weave. She's from Oblivion. Hey. She doesn't even offer acrobatics training. What's the point? Alright, well... Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't see his... Oh no, here it is. Walked right past it. All right. Corpses? Oh. No, we don't want to use this sword. We want to use our new fancy sword. Our mithril sword. I'm gonna guess it's mithril. Oh.
You will die where you stand.
I guess he has a blinding weapon, and I can't see where he is.
You will die where you stand.
He must be dancing around me. This is annoying. Okay, he's right there. No, no, don't hit me again. Okay. That's creepy. His cleaver, we'll take it. Some gold and a note. Was told you were skilled. Orders as follows. E must die before returning to the city. Best if in the wilderness, so it's discovered less quickly. Can scare into travel if necessary, but make sure the bodyguards see no threat. Payment is received where first contacted. You will present letter as proof of identity. Do not fail. Well, we did a good thing. We stopped a assassination attempt, right? I'm surprised he didn't want someone in here. I mean, I guess he has a bloody dagger, but who doesn't these days? All right, well, let's go tell Enman the good news that we saved his life. I wonder who the mysterious employer is that wants the Emperor's son dead. Is it the Mythic Dawn? Do they exist in this reality? I don't think they do. Actually, they might just exist as a cult of Mehrunes Dagon. Don't know my Daedric cult lore very well. Have you made good on that deal we had? The help of Enman Septim doesn't come for free. So that shady Nord over at the fight pit is no longer a threat. Well, I might regret this, but you did protect me at least once. And a deal's a deal. I'll leave Anvil and try to be my most distracting for a bit, as long as your order continues to keep me alive. Until the Mythic Dawn come and kill you. Alright, let's head back to Thimistrel. Was Enman Septim receptive to the deal you offered? Yep. His airship has left the city, and you have now garnered the gratitude of a Septim. Very well done, Valdryn Celis. Our efforts to restore the kingdom will be greatly aided by his distraction. You should have this crossbow for your service, and then we may speak of your other duties. The last coup attempt was toppled by resistance from the Navy. This time we must make sure that they do not stand in our way. The time to overthrow Queen Millona is near, and the Empire's fleet is the last thing that stands between us and the restoration of the kingdom. Akaterina Hadrak is a Navy veteran who has been of great help to my plans and keeps a watchful eye on Fort Telodrach for me. Go to Hadrach Manor in the Garden Quarter near the Bazaar of the Abyssinian and ask for her advice on dealing with the Navy. Okay, we can do that. Let's check out the crossbow. The crossbow of appetite. Holy crap, these rewards are so good. 38 damage, absorb health on target, absorb fatigue, blind. Oh, but it does hurt you. Interesting. Maybe that's not so good.
You seem like very good company.
Those faces? Or is that just a weird texture? It looks like there's like faces on the crossbow. Do we have bolts? Yeah, we do. Let's use it. See if it kills us. I think her manor is this one? No, this is Hasi. It's this one. Hey. Valdryn Celis, Herrius said you'd be coming, so what do you need me for? I'll get to the point. Admiral Hasi is going to be our main concern here, as he has proven himself willing to disobey orders to protect Queen Millona. That was what brought down my father and Olin Benaris. But I want to make sure that the Navy as a whole hasn't suddenly decided to support the Queen too. So I say you should go to Fort Telodrach and ask the Navarch Taldorius what he plans to do about the coup, and pass on what you learn to Herrius. Okay. We can do that. Always forget, there are little boats that will take you around Anvil. It's actually the first time I used it just now.
Yes.
Man, I always get lost in this place. It doesn't like make any sense in my mind. Where the Navarch's tower is. I think it's right here though. No, this is the foyer. Dang, screw this place, man. Is it this? I think it's this. Resistance? What are you talking about, Outlander? If you're looking to strike some backroom political deal, know that you're wasting your time. Okay, we just need to get him to like us. Well, if you really want to know, I have no plans to intervene if there's another coup attempt. Frankly, I'm tired of this whole charade, and I'm not so attached to the Queen that I'd split the Navy apart for her. But Admiral Hasi is, and he may act on his own to ensure that the coup fails. So let's go tell Herrius.
Please, go ahead. I'm all...
So the Navy is wise enough to stay out of our way, but Admiral Hasi is not. I suppose it's no surprise that he wants to keep playing his old role, but we simply cannot suffer his interference. He must die, and you will be the one to kill him. Return to Fort Telodrach, gosh dang it, I should have marked it, and seek out a Selen Oleus, a captain aboard the Kintira's shield. He's an ally of mine, as well as a member of the Vampirum Order, and he will have a plan to get rid of the Admiral. Alright, so it's probably one of those ships right there. The TEM Kintira's shield. Which one is that? This one? No. Then it's the other one. Right? Yes. Hey. Welcome aboard the TEM Kintira's shield, or Kintira's resistance from the Navy. Herrius wants us to kill Admiral Hasi. Well, I do have an idea for the way we could do it. I'll call him down here to this cabin for a meeting, and once he arrives, you'll ambush him. He won't be prepared for a fight, and I'll be able to dispose of the body easily. You and Herrius will have to act quickly after that, but with any luck, no one will realize Hasi's missing until Herrius is already on the throne. So, would you like me to schedule the meeting right now? It'll be for tomorrow night at about 8 in the evening, so you should have plenty of time to prepare. And a warning, even though we will be taking him by surprise, he will not go down easily. The man was made admiral for a reason. Yeah, I'm ready. Tomorrow evening at 8. Be here or
Not
be
busy
square.
now. What do you need?
Should we wait inside? If we wait 24 hours or more hours.
You are beaten.
Good evening, Captain Oleus, and good evening to you too, Valdryn says. How lucky of me to find 2 traitors to their queen and kingdom in one place. Ooh, someone ratted us out. A shame I couldn't kill off that bastard Thimistrel too, but Millona did say that her best guards had his situation under control. Now enough talk, let's settle this.
You'll be dead soon.
Am I hitting that guy? Yeah, friend here's a vampire, like you said. I was making vampire noises. Holy crap, you are tanky, sir. No spell casting, no healing. That's not allowed. Stop it. Stop it.
Today will be your last.
He killed him, wow. Hopefully it doesn't mess with our quest here. It's crazy, he killed a freaking vampire. That's okay. Let's go to our friend. Oh jeez. See, I kind of want to do this as the canon questline because after we kill these people, wow. Well, you know, they're gonna kill us first, but if we kill these people, we get their cool armor, and we never got their armor doing the other quest. Holy crap, man! There's too many of them. How did the queen know? Someone ratted us out. Oh jeez. Could try to summon something, but I was hoping to do this one-on-one. What kind of sword do you have? It's actually worse than what we're using right now. Queen's smarter than I thought. Oh geez, we're gonna die.
Surrender now, and I might let you live.
They all have shields too. That's annoying. No. This is not the day Valdryn goes quietly. All right, got one.
I have you.
Yeah, we got this. We got this. Valdryn's OP with his custom healing potions. You can't beat alchemy. Just me and you. Just me and you. I win. Let's take their armor and put it on because it looks cool. Aha. A group of Anvil guards confronted me in Thimistrel Manor and attacked me. Herrius Thimistrel is nowhere to be found. Is he up here? This is where I would go. Okay. Hey. Oh, Valdryn Celis, thanks Stendar you're here. Did you see what happened? The guards came into the manor and tried to arrest Herrius, and then he fought back, and there was such a commotion. He ran off, and I heard more fighting downstairs. They told me to stay put for now, but I think they're killing all the others. Well, I kind of like teleported here, so there are more people downstairs.
Let's see what you're made of.
Gosh dang it, another one. They're so tanky, man. Like, we have a pretty good sword here. I don't think we have anything better. Get a bone walker out, maybe. He'll at least stop him from hitting us. There we go. That was a good idea. Trying to see if someone has a note or something of the sort. Look at that. They just murdered that bone walker. I guess he did say, give you time to prepare, but I really thought it would just be the Admiral Hassi. Okay, okay. These guys hit really hard for some reason. Way harder than the others. Dang, dude, this is a hard fight. can get rid of the guy with the spear. I feel like he's the one hitting us. But the other guy is pretty low. You'd think if the queen had this good of bodyguards, she could have done this a long time ago, before we started working with Thimistrel, and probably killed him pretty easily. All right, please no more. These guards are too strong.
See what you're made of.
Oh my gosh. Why are you even attacking me? Aren't you supposed to be like his guard of his like estate? You turned on him, you traitor? I am a traitor to the kingdom of Anvil, but you know, semantics. Ah, you like that little spin around. Can't hit me if you can't see me. Okay. Garden quarter. I have to assume that all guards are going to attack me on sight, so I don't want to leave here until we know exactly what we are doing. I'm scared to go into rooms. There's a sewer grate here. He could have snuck into the sewers. Poke our head down here. Hello? No, he's not down here. All right. That's where I would go. Does anyone have a note on them? No. Seemingly nothing on this floor, so we'll go back to the top floor. Maybe he has something else to say. I'm just going to stay here until everything blows over and Herrius comes back. Is he going to come back? If I wait around, will he show up again? I guess we'll go outside? I really don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, there we go. Valdryn, thank the gods and saints you're here. Wait, what's this about Herrius Thimistrel? He's gone? I can't believe this. Without his resources and right to the throne, well, if we let the guards catch up, it's off to the gallows with us. You've probably seen already that Queen Millona has named me, you, and anyone else who assisted us as a traitor to be captured or killed. Even with that, though, we might still have a chance to oust her. I was hoping that Herrius would be here to figure another way out, but given he won't be joining us, I could sit on the throne instead. Okay. We used to be prestigious enough to have a real shot at winning the royal auction, and in that chaos, that Millona's unleashed on Anvil is just the excuse we need to put someone legitimate back in power. Admiral Hassi's not a problem, and you're an officer of the crown, and the queen just tried to kill several esteemed members of the community. It's the best option we have. What if we try to find Herrius instead? Be realistic, Valdryn. We don't know how badly wounded he is, where he went, or if he's alive at all. By the time we find him, even if he's in a state to rule the kingdom, Millona will have tracked us down and dealt with us as she sees fit. And if I were you, I wouldn't rely on her mercy. This is not how I was expecting things to go. How would you be more legitimate than Millona if you overthrow her? I'm not overthrowing her. I'm arresting her for crimes against the kingdom and stepping into her position as a suitable replacement. We'll furnish a bid for the royal auction to send to the Red Treasury once the deed is done, and I doubt there'll be any competitors. That's legitimate enough for me, and it'll have to be enough for Anvil too. I kind of want to keep siding with Herrius. I assume he's still alive. So I helped him because of his rightful claim to the throne. You don't have that. Forget all that and just be practical for a second. If you're really going to turn yourself into the guards or be on the run from the law for the rest of your life, then feel free to do just that. I'll still be here when you want to come to your senses. Besides, I really doubt that was the only reason you helped Herrius. There's no shame in it. I want revenge, you want whatever you want. Money, power, a competent ruler. I can provide that too if you help me. How do you plan to overthrow the queen? The two of us could storm Goldstone and make our way to the Great Hall. It would be a difficult battle. Millona's fortified her position well. Oh no. But I know my skill and I know yours. We'd reach her, make a deal for her to surrender, and she'd yield me the crown. There might be difficulties after that, but the main issue would be out of the way. We can't side with Herrius then. All right then. If you're ready to help me, then we can speak of duties, but whatever you decide, do it quickly. It's time. Not exactly the way I wanted to do it, but we must deal with Queen Millona before she has us killed. The two of us will fight together up to Goldstone's Great Hall. Once we get there, we can force her to step down from the throne at sword point if necessary. Be careful though. As much as I might like to see Millona executed, we must be sure not to kill her. As long as the transfer of power is peaceful, I'll have enough legitimacy for the people of Anvil and Cyrodiil at large to look away from the exact circumstances of this coup. But if she dies, then we might sway them to act. Ready to go off to Goldstone then? Yep. We're going to have to escort this lady apparently. Can't guarantee she'll live. You probably just fail the quest if she dies. This is not going well. She's just getting attacked by 2 people. Just get a Bone Walker out. He'll distract her. Distract them. Dude, these guards have too much health. Jeez. This is a good sword, man. Guy over there just casually watching guards try to murder people. He's like, none of my business. Is our sword gonna like break? We don't have any repair hammers either. I'd say let's use this crossbow, but it like actually hurts us, so not the best. There's another guard. Can we kill him? Wait, it's not hurting us anymore. Oh, it's cast when you use it. I thought it was cast on strike or something. Oh yeah, then the crossbow's pretty good. Where you going, lady?
This round.
Do I have a heal companion's point? Yes, I do. Oh, she's at full health. Well, maybe she has a crap ton of health. I don't know. Apparently also has some sort of enchanted polearm. Where are you going? We're supposed to be headed towards the keep. Where are you? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Come on, come on. The less we have to escort, the better. No! There's a guy on the roof. Don't worry about him. He's not hurting anyone. Come on. No, no. Oh my gosh. Who put a guard up there? I don't even know how to get up there. Okay. Do we need to sneak? Is she just gonna keep getting aggroed by that guy up there? No. Oh my gosh, dude. We're just gonna keep going. Maybe if we're out of the range of him, she'll. No. Leave us alone. Please. Oh my gosh, you stupid lady. I hate you, sir. Why are you up here? Why are you causing us problems? Or, ma'am, I guess. Please, let us pass. Be on your merry way. Didn't have to be this way. You could have just lived up here for the rest of your days.
You've lost this round. You won't escape me that easily. Stupid lady. She's kind of killing us too. I don't appreciate that either. All right. Jeez, man. Haven't even made it to the castle yet. All right. Come on. No more delays. How many bolts do we have left? Not a lot. Not a lot. That's not good. This is by far our best weapon. Is there anyone on the wall there? I don't think so. Yeah, I was kind of wondering how a vampire for a king would work. They locked it? Alright, well. What sense does that make? But sure, we'll just use my handy dandy lockpick. You're not even trying. I've trifled with you long enough.
Oh no. There's so many enemies. This is hell. I need to heal you. Are you okay? Is the coup gonna fail? Oh my gosh, she just died. With Akaterina dead and Herrius missing, the coup attempt seems unlikely to succeed. Oh my gosh, dude. They like I know our character is like the opposite of min-maxed, right? Because we set all of our attributes to 5, but this is crazy. This is a crazy hard fight. They should at least give us like a couple of our own guys. Jeez. Actually, let's use our little summon enhancer ability and summon something like a Storm Atronach. There we are. That's a little better. Save and go in. This time will be different.
You're not even trying.
There we go. The crossbow's ability is pretty. Did you kill her? Did I kill her? Oh my gosh. I feel like my Storm Atronach is definitely hitting her. Yeah, he totally is. When he cast that shock spell, that's probably what killed her. All right. New plan. No Storm Atronach. We're gonna... Oh, we can't. We can't unsummon the Storm Atronach. We can try to heal her.
You won't escape me that easily.
She's not winning that fight. She's taking a lot of damage. Even with us healing her. Stupid Storm Atronach, stop casting shock spells to hit everyone. We're gonna have to wait around again just to get rid of this stupid Storm Atronach who's killing people. You had one job. You had one job. Well, let's get our magic back. Do we have any more Store Magic Potions? I don't think we actually do. This is not good. Alright, well, it seemed like the crossbow ability was putting in some work, so we're going to use that to go in here, because I thought it was.
Dice.
It's kind of annoying they just aggro on her and like won't attack us. Not that we can tank much more than her, but you know, we have some healing potions at least. She apparently does not.
No one can match me.
Okay. Regroup. And grab one of their swords because it seems pretty good. Grab a second one just in case. We're gonna save. Yep, because off she goes. Let's use our crossbow ability again. Or she freaking dies. Let's try to heal her, see how much health she has. She's at half. Not good. Please. Just give up. Okay. Stop aggroing on people, please. Just give us a second and let me heal you. With the last of my magic. Now that I'm thinking about it, now that our magic's all gone, we could just use a freaking bound longsword. That would be very helpful in killing these guys. Because it does way more damage, yeah. And then we need to head to the lower halls, I believe. You're gonna be hostile? Of course you are. Nope, attack me. Don't attack the lady behind me. Attack me. I am the biggest threat to you. Don't mind me, sir.
You want something, friend?
You want something, friend? No, I'm good. Is this even the right way? I don't think it is. Let's go this way. This is not right either. How the... This place is so confusing. Upper foyer. Okay, we want to go up here. I think. Honestly, don't even know anymore.
I have you. I've trifled with you long enough.
Yes, fight me.
Trifled with you long.
We're about to die instead now. Okay, another one down. Just take a moment. The last good healing potion.
You're not even trying.
Is this even the way to the freaking throne? I forgot how to get to that throne. I usually mark and recall there because it's so confusing to navigate this place. please. Upper Plaza. I don't feel like this is where we want to go. This is outside. Yep. Okay. Well, at least I know that's where the throne room is. We just have to cut our way through.
I've trifled with you long enough.
Kind of getting wrecked right now. Why do you deal so much damage? Oh my gosh, we're almost dead again. Well, one more potion. Is that a potion too? Yes, it is. Okay. How much health do you have? Not a lot. And I need to save my magic so we can cast Bound Longsword again. Is there enemies? I don't see any enemies. Unless they're up on the walls. Okay.
You're not even true.
We made it. Welcome back to Goldstone, Valdryn Celis, and Madame Hadrock too. Traitors are like cockroaches, it seems. Awfully hard to get rid of. And when you find one, there's always another. So what is it you're planning now then? Some act of revenge? One last attempt at continuing this coup? Whatever your delusions of grandeur, I'm afraid I'll have to put a stop to them. This madness you've plunged Anvil into has had its run. If either of you had realized that sooner, you might have walked out of this city alive.
You're hardly a match for me.
Big words from a dead man. Please.
I've trifled with you long enough.
You killed her so fast. All right, we could find a bed. I could rest. What's this? Garrison. There could be a bed in here. There could also be 6,000 guards. It's looking like the latter. Hello.
See what you're made of. Give in.
We can get to a bed though. I can at least get my magic back, and maybe she'll heal a little bit too. She's dead. You are completely worthless in every aspect. I don't even want to put you on the throne anymore. I want Thimistrel back. You suck. Can I tell you to wait? Wait here. Okay.
Yes, Dunmer.
You are not a good traveling companion. Now, we're gonna murder the guards here in the garrison, and then we're going to find a bed and get our magic back. Surely there has to be a singular bed somewhere in this horrid place. Yes, we cannot rest here because there are enemies. Of course. Of course. Okay, are those the only guards in here? Because that would be nice. No, there are still more guards in here, man. Just let me sleep. They're like downstairs too. They don't know. Okay, they're just straight up killing me. Probably because my armor's all busted. Our last good healing potion. Dude, that guy's spear does so much damage. We're gonna die. And I've backed myself into a corner, and I'm going to die here. Okay, nice. Why does your spear do so much damage? Okay, so this is a chapel tower, and with that logic, there's a shrine here that we can buy potions. You are the one guy who does not sell potions, aren't you? Is there anyone in here that sells potions? Can I use your bed? Yes. Sanctuary. All right. Got our magic back. Let's just wait another 24 hours. So what's her name can regen some health. How much health you got? Not a lot. Okay, she's fully healed. Let's get our bound longsword out. I'm going to save. And we're going to kill some people. Ready? I'm ready. Let's, chest armor's broken, and we don't have any repair hammers. That's not a good start, is it? Oh, our shield broke too. I guess we can use this. Do not have any chest guard armor though, it's fine. Yep, I heard it all before, man. Well, I'm glad they're attacking us. At least they were. Please stop attacking her. She's going to die. And so am I. I think we used... Nope, we got one more. We died instead. There you go. This is hell. This is genuinely one of the hardest fights I've ever seen in Morrowind. It's kind of crazy. Little gremlin just walking by as there's a coup. Okay, he's taking a lot of damage. He's almost dead, but so are we.
No one can match me.
Okay, oh my gosh, that's the only person we had to kill. Enough of this. The two of you are clearly stronger than I thought. You don't need to kill anyone else to prove that. I surrender, and I can make a bargain with you too. The best one you're going to get. I will step down from the throne and kingdom. Akaterina Hadrock will be named my lawful successor, and I will go into exile. But there is one condition to this, a small thing. My brother must be allowed to retain his post as marshal.
Excuse me.
Fine.
Did you say something?
Why bother speaking with me, Valdryn Celis? I am now brought low, and you have been so raised up, I must now seem insignificant. Ha! I should name you Marshal of Traitors and Sovereign of Fools for all the misdeeds you have committed and your defilement of the position of Seneschal. If you value your life, you'd best keep a close eye on this one. Something tells me he won't be content with anything short of the crown, even when that means taking it off with the Queen's head. Claymore of Service. Fine now. Well done. I would congratulate you further, but before my rule can be made official, we'll have to deal with the matter of the royal auction and my winning bid. I have to do more for you. It may seem like a formality, but with any luck, a proper bid in this somewhat improvised royal auction ought to cement me as the rightful ruler of Anvil, and it'll help smooth things over with the Imperial authorities once news of the coup reaches Cyrodiil City. So I'd like you to take this promissory note for 100,000 septims from the estate of Herrius and deliver it to the Praetor of the Red Treasury. That's over in the marina. A winning bid. Oh, you're talking about the royal auction. It's Hago Millerus. Yes. This is his job to handle the bidding for that. You'll find him in the Praetor's villa. But there hasn't been an auction called in years, so I'm not sure why you'd speak to him. Praetor's villa. Where the heck is that?
Come on, I haven't got
Very
all day.
fancy red robe you have, sir. You're not welcome in my apartment, Stark Elf. Begone, and take whatever mischief you are plotting with you. You're here to deliver a winning bid in the royal auction, but there hasn't been one called. I'm entirely sure I would have known if there was. Akaterina has called one. The promissory note is her bid. And from the estate of Herrius Thimistrel, that does change things somewhat. It's not exactly standard to call one without all the usual ceremony, but this bid does preserve the spirit of the auction, and if what you say is true, I don't expect there to be any competitors. Very well, I will take this bid from you and officially recognize Akaterina as the monarch of the Kingdom of Anvil. Gosh. Dang.
Keep moving.
Let's head back to Goldstone. And there she is.
Greetings to you. A pleasure to meet you.
Have you delivered my winning bid to the Red Treasury? Yep. Thank you for handling that, but you'll soon receive more reward than just thanks for all your help with Queen Millona. She's gone, and her unjust rule over this kingdom has come to an end. To say your assistance with the coup was invaluable would be an understatement. Oh, yeah, I know. If it weren't for you, I'd be rotting in a cell with my father right now. Or worse. No, you'd probably be dead. But I have risen far beyond what I dared dream, and I will make sure that you share in this triumph. First, I will give you the helm of Bendu Olo, and second, this cuirass that Herrius once gifted me. Neither have seen use in too long a time. In addition, I offer you the right to purchase Goldenrod House, the city's newest home. But lastly, and most importantly, you shall have the highest honor that I can grant. From now and onwards, you will be known as Valdryn Celis, Marshal of Goldstone. Use your title well and wear it as a badge of honor, of faithful service to the Kingdom of Anvil and Queen Akaterina. It might be best if you don't tell people that he's not definitely dead. That could raise unpleasant questions about the legitimacy of my rule. That's so... that was pretty cool, but it's kind of crazy he just disappears. So she gave us the same helmet we got from doing the other route and a Cuirass of Ambition, which matches the rest of our armor. The only thing we're missing are pants. But with all of that out of the way, the new queen in her rightful place on the throne through many trials and much hardship I really thought it was going to be Herrius, but apparently he's just disappeared into the mist. Maybe he will come back to us in a future update. I'm not sure. This episode was just supposed to show off that side of the storyline, the quest line. Pretty cool. Way more difficult than siding with Queen Millona, that's for sure. Like, holy crap, these guards are supercharged. If you've made it this far, consider liking and subscribing if you have not already. Other than that, though, thank you for watching, and peace out.